The loudest man I ever knew was wrong, more than he was right. Took me too long to notice nobody else was listening either. He walked into every room like he already owned it. Voice turned up loud before he cleared the door. Had a view on everything before he heard it. Doubled down each time he said it more. I used to think that kind of certainty meant something. Mistook the volume for a kind of knowing. Took a few years watching how things turned out to see where all that loud was actually going. The loudest man in the room is usually wrong. That's what my grandfather told me long before. The loudest man in the room is usually wrong. And the quiet man in the corner, he keeps score. Noise don't equal right, volume don't equal knowing. The man who waits and speaks once hits his mark. The loudest man in the room is usually wrong. And the truth most often travels in the dark. I knew a quiet man who sat near the window, never raised his voice above a conversational tone. But when he finally opened up his mouth there, every head turned toward him like a stone. Because he only spoke when he had something worth the speaking, held his counsel till the moment it was right. And the room went still without him even trying. That man spoke once and got it in one night. The loudest man in the room is usually wrong, filling up the air with things he hasn't thought. The loudest man in the room is usually wrong, and his certainty is mostly fear and knots. Listen for the one who's slow to speak there, the one who asks a question, waits and hears. The loudest man in the room is usually wrong, and the quiet one's been right for years. Now I've been loud myself, I'll own that freely. Had my seasons of filling up the room, and every time I look back on those chapters, what I hear mostly is the sound of my own doom. The times I talk myself out of something good, the times I drowned out what I needed to hear. Loud is easy, quiet takes something different. Takes knowing what you know and staying clear. The loudest man in the room is usually wrong, but the quiet one, he pays the kind of mind that catches what the loud ones always miss there. The thing that only patience ever finds. I'm not saying never speak, never raise your voice. Some moments need the volume and the fire, but the loudest man in the room is usually wrong, and the wisest one first learns to be the listener. My grandfather sat at the end of every table, never said much, But when he did, the whole room went quiet. I spent 30 years learning that was the goal. Not talking less, meaning more.